Hey, everyone, it's Betsy again, and we're going to take a look at two graphs. We're going to determine if they are functions and the domain and range. So let's get started here. As you can see, for these graphs, we have dots. So we need to look at what these ordered pairs are. So this one right here, it goes 1, 2, 3, -3, -2. So let's just write that down. -3, -2. Then we have this one, which it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -2, -5. Then we have this one sitting at 0, 0. And then we've got one that goes over 1 and up 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, -5. Let's fix that 6 there. I don't like that 6. All right. So first thing, because they're just dots on a graph, they're skipping. So when we list the domain and range, we got to just list the numbers of the x's and the numbers of the y's. So remember, your domain are your x values. Your range are your y values. So let's go ahead and list them. I'm going to use a different color. Let's use a brighter color. So my domain, I'm going to start with the smallest x value, -3. -3, -2, 0, 1, 6. That's my domain. I cannot write -3 to 6 because we're not including all the values in between there. All right, let's look at the range. So my range goes from -5. You see there's two -5s. You only need to list it once. So that takes care of that one and that one. And then we've got a -2. We've got a 0 and a 3. And that is my range. Now we've got to determine whether or not this is a function. Now we already know from the other videos, if all the x values are different, it's a function. And if you look at all of our x values up here, they're all different. So I already know that this is a function. They're all different. So I'm going to do the vertical line test anyways, just as practice. So I'm going to put a vertical line through each of the dots. When I do that, they only cross 1 each time, so it's a function. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We're going to start again by writing out the points. So let's write out the points here. So I've got -1, -2, -3, -2. I'll write it right here. Oops, I don't like that. Kind of can write it a little neater than that. -2. All right. Then we've got -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -1, 7. Then we've got +1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, -4. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. I don't like that's kind of icky too. I don't like that. We're going to rewrite that nicer. 4, 0. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, -5. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -2. All right, just looking at the order pairs, can you tell me whether or not this is a function? I think you can, but let's hold off and find the domain and range first. So our domain, again, the domain are your x values, and we have to list them because the graph jumps all over. We're not including all the numbers in between. So the smallest x is -3, then we've got -1, 1, 4, and 6. And you can see there's 2 4s here, but I only list it one time. And then the range are our y values. We got -5 is the biggest one. So I'll list that one, or smallest one, excuse me, -5. Then we got -4. Then we got -2. We've got 0, and we have 7. All right, so we've got our domain and range. Again, remember, how do we know if something's a function? We look at the x values. If there's two x values that are the same, see how we got two x values the same, and their y values are different, it's not a function. So this is not a function. No way, Jose, not a function. All right, let's do the vertical line test anyways. So make a vertical line through your dots. Only crosses one, only crosses one, only crosses one. Ding, ding, ding. That vertical line crosses 2 dots. So it is not a function. Yay. How are we doing? I'm going to be adding some really quick 1-minute videos for you to look at for just a little more review if you need it. I'm here to help. I do appreciate comments, and I hope you subscribe. Have an awesome day. Thank you. Da da da. La la la.